Greetings, my fellow free-blooded sovereign thinkers. Thank you for tuning in to the LO3 podcast. My name is Craig, transmitting from the beautiful swampy Mango, South Florida. And today's date is Monday, December 28th, 2020. And I am at Downtown Saloon located at 10 South New River Drive in the heart of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Behind the courthouse, the jail, southeast corner of Andrews Avenue Bridge. Along the New River, of course. This one's going to be real brief, and this is in reference to a report I got from one of my colleagues from World Truth, Bo Diddy. Thank you for sharing this. This is very essential right now. It's pertaining to the presidential elections. And it is from Representative Russ Diamond's website, who's a state representative from Pennsylvania. And his latest news says here, PA lawmakers, numbers don't add up, certification of presidential results, premature and in error. This is what he has to say here. A group of state lawmakers performing extensive analysis of election data totally revealed troubling discrepancies between the numbers of total votes counted and total numbers of voters who voted in the 2020 general election. And as a result, are questioning how the results of the presidential election could possibly have been certified by the Secretary of the Commonwealth, Kathy Boockvar, and Governor Tom Wolf. These findings are in addition to prior concerns regarding actions by the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania, the Secretary, and others impacted by the conduct of the election. A comparison of official county election results to a total number of voters who voted on November 3rd, 2020, as recorded by the State Department, shows that 6,962,607 total ballots were reported as being cast, while DOS's with the Department of State SURE system indicate that only 6,760,230 total voters actually voted among the 6,962,607 total ballots cast. 6,931,060 total votes were counted in the presidential race, including all three candidates on the ballot and write-in candidates. The difference of the 200,377 more votes cast than voters voting together with the 31,547 votes over and under votes in the presidential race adds up to an alarming discrepancy of 170,830 votes, which is more than twice the reported statewide difference between the two major candidates for president of the United States. On November 24th, 2020, Boockvar certified election results, and Wolf issued a certification of ascertainment of presidential electors, stating that Vice President Joe Biden received 80,555 more votes than President Donald Trump. Lawmakers issued a following statement in response to their findings. We were already concerned with the actions of the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania, the executive branch, and election officials in certain counties contravening and undermining the Pennsylvania election code by eliminating signature verification, postmarks, and due dates, while allowing the proliferation of drop boxes with questionable security measures and the unauthorized curing of ballots, as well as the questionable treatment of poll watchers, all of which created wholesale opportunities for irregularities in the 2020 presidential election. However, we are now seeing discrepancies on the retail level, which raise even more troubling questions regarding irregularities in the election returns. These findings call into question the accuracy of the SURE system, consistency in the application of the Pennsylvania election code from county to county, with the competency of those charged with oversight of elections in our Commonwealth. These numbers just don't add up, and the alleged certification of Pennsylvania's presidential election results was absolutely premature, unconfirmed, and in error. And it says here, this is State Representative Frank Ryan, Republican from Lebanon, indicated that state legislators sponsoring and participating in this analysis were himself and Representative Russ Diamond, Republican from Lebanon, Dave Zimmerman, Republican from Lancaster, Barb Clem, Republican from Cumberland, Stephanie Burowitz, Republican from Century Clinton, Dan Mao, Republican from Adams, Paul Schimmel, Republican from Franklin, Don Kiefer, Republican from York and Cumberland, Eric Nelson, Republican from Westmoreland, Mike Jones, Republican from York, Bob Kaufman, Republican from Franklin, Dave Maloney, Republican from Berks, Dave Rowe, Republican from Snyder Union, Kathy Rapp, Republican from Warren Crawford Forest, Daryl Metcalf, Republican from Butler, Jim Cox, Republican, represents Berks, Lancaster, and Brett Miller, Republican from Lancaster. So Frank Ryan wrote this. He represents the 101st Legislative District, Pennsylvania House of Representatives. And when you look at the memo below, it shows about the total PA's voting data, total ballots cast data. When you got from the county, it does say 6,962,607, and Shure's data is 6,760,230. So it is actually, according to this, 202,377 more votes cast than those who voted. All right? And the total votes created in the presidential race, the county state claimed that 6,900,031 and 60, and Shure's data is 6,760,230, 170,830 more ballots cast than voters who voted. So there's a big discrepancy here. So the Shure system, total voters who voted is 6,760,230. So there's a big discrepancy right there according to these claims. And a lot of people are suspecting election fraud or subjugate practices. This is very intriguing indeed. It doesn't matter what party it is, who you voted for, who you support as president. It's totally irrelevant. It's really obvious that a lot of carelessness and crimes may have been committed. These are considered felony offenses. Okay? Not just on the state, and not just on Commonwealth law, but federal law. So expect more of this information to come out from other states that are the swing states. Expect it. If this is the case, it's going to be an interesting challenge that's going to happen on January 6th. And there's a claim right now, at least a dozen representatives in the House and Senate are going to be challenging these ballots. So we're just going to see how far this goes. But stuff is coming out of the woodworks, folks. So, like I said, it's not over. It's not over. This can go all the way to January 20th, 2021. It doesn't matter who you like. It's just called to stick to the principles. So I'm really just amazed at what's happening right now. It's getting too obvious. It's getting more exposed. So we'll just make sure these guys have enough facts to back it up about merit, because I know they're not going to be just putting this out in the woodworks. So hopefully more people in that Commonwealth will attest to this as well, co-sponsor their names on this ordeal. So that will be it for now. I thank everyone for listening. Plus, feel free to download and share throughout your social media networks. If you have any questions, comments, or something that's interesting you want to check out, whatever you do, please send your correspondence to Carl. Furthermore, I'll leave a footnote of this report or article on my speaker page. If you want to contact me, hit me at LokiLuck3@gmail.com or LokiLuck03@protonmail.com. If you want to donate, you can hit me at paypal.me/LokiLuck3 or cash.app/LokiLuck3 as well. Once again, thank you for your time. But always remember that demoniac resistance is healthy for the soul and can liberate humanity. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Keep on spreading the love, and may your guardian spirits be with you.